Step into a haunted woodland where the air feels heavier with every step. Here, shadows do not behave like shadows should. A ghost poison predator stalks travelers, feeding not on flesh but fear. And somewhere deeper, an envious mimic hides beneath a stitched disguise, daring you to notice what it truly is. These forests are not empty. They are occupied. And tonight we follow the science and the myth behind two of the most misunderstood shadow Pokémon ever recorded. Dare you look under the cloth? The haunted ecosystem haunted forests are not defined by darkness alone. They are shaped by absence, low light, sparse human movement, disturbed electromagnetic fields. In nature, such environments create perfect conditions for organisms that rely on stealth, mimicry, and psychological pressure rather than brute strength. This is where ghost-type Pokémon thrive, and among them, two entities dominate the ecosystem in very different ways. Gengar, the living shadow Gengar, is not born. It condenses. According to documented observations, Gengar emerges in places where shadows linger unnaturally long, abandoned paths, moonless clearings, forgotten ruins deep in forest interiors. Its ghost/poison typing explains its behavior. The poison aspect affects the environment subtly, lowering temperatures, dulling senses, inducing unease. The ghost aspect allows it to detach from physical law altogether. Gengar doesn't chase prey. It waits. Pokémon researchers note that Gengar can flatten its body against walls or ground, perfectly mimicking a shadow cast by moonlight. Travelers who feel a sudden chill or sense that their shadow is moving independently are not imagining it. That is territorial pressure. Gengar feeds on fear responses, elevated heart rate, hesitation, panic. The more a target notices it, the stronger Gengar becomes, which is why the most dangerous thing you can do in a haunted forest is realize you're not alone. Mimikyu, the envious mimic deeper in the woods, where light barely reaches the ground, a different strategy emerges. Mimikyu does not hunt, it hides. Wrapped in a crude cloth designed to resemble Pikachu, Mimikyu represents one of the most extreme cases of adaptive mimicry ever documented. Its ghost/fairy typing tells a tragic story. The fairy aspect reflects emotional sensitivity, desire for connection, admiration, acceptance. The ghost aspect represents rejection taken to its final form. Pokémon database records warn that seeing Mimikyu's true form causes severe physical illness, a biological defense mechanism so extreme it borders on a curse. This is not aggression, this is self-preservation. In haunted forests, Mimikyu positions itself near human paths, hoping to be mistaken for something loved. But if approached too closely, the cloth reacts, tightens, warns. And if the disguise fails, nature enforces distance. Why these two coexist? Gengar and Mimikyu share territory but never compete, because they feed on different things. Gengar feeds on fear you feel. Mimikyu feeds on affection it lacks. One stalks the unaware, the other waits to be chosen. Together they define the haunted forest's true danger, not physical harm but emotional exposure. Fear, loneliness, the cost of being seen. So if you ever walk through a forest where shadows stretch too long, or spot a familiar shape standing perfectly still beneath torn cloth, ask yourself one question. Are you afraid of what's following you? Or afraid of what just wants to be noticed? Because in haunted forests, both are watching.